Hello everyone, this is GamePro24X, and today the next event has arrived, and it is Mosquitoes Legacy. So the task that we have this time around is neutralize one guard with a sniper rifle, get a headshot from 60 meters or more, neutralize 3 guards with a handgun, neutralize 8 guards, and just complete this without getting caught and such.
Heading to FOB.
So the gear that we're going to be bringing with us today is our standard shit rifle, a non-lethal sniper rifle, the Wu S plus SB, grade 5 sleep grenade, and Noctocyanin. You also don't really need the sleep grenade, maybe a smoke grenade just to cause a distraction, because most of the time you will knock out most people, or you'll knock out the amount of people that you need to get your task done. So this is very straightforward. Usually you'll have them bunched up in this area. Once you've taken out everyone on that first platform, go ahead and just start sniping whoever you can on the other platform. And once you have 4 out of 7, then you're practically good to go into the core. You've already knocked out enough guards, so all you have to do is just beat it in that amount of time, and just don't get caught. And there we go. It's as simple as that.
Infiltration successful.
So we do earn back a lot of plants. It's not a whole bunch compared to like other events, but it is something. You will get some gain out of it. And every time we do this event, we're going to get 11,390 event points. So this is actually a first. This has never happened before. The game is actually offering us a fuck ton of rewards. And essentially, if you have collected everything up until this point, there's absolutely nothing new for you today. The only reason why I had Philanthropist left is because it was an old event and I messed up on something and I never collected it. But yes, as you can see, you can now earn 4 different swimsuits. You can earn, I think it was like, what, 10 different uniforms or something like that? Maybe 8? I think that was 8, maybe 9. But same thing goes with the colors. Like, look how many colors there are. Like, this has never, ever happened before. The most that we will get is maybe 3 to like 4 or 5. This is like at least double than that. We also get double the amount of base colors, double the amount of emblem parts. Like, this is insane. Also, we get double the amount of nameplates. So, if you have farmed for your nameplates, you're going to get Miller, Skullface, Eli, and Ishmael. And if you were to go back and watch any of my other guides for these events, you will notice that you have always gotten at least 2 different ones. That's it. And same goes for the other rewards. Now, as you guys can tell, I'm just a little bit excited because this has never happened before. And, you know, there's just such a huge lust for goodies. Now, if you're wondering why Konami is doing this right now, I have a sneaking suspicion that they're rolling out the red carpet. What do I mean by that? Well, it has been almost an entire year since the brand new weapons have come out. And of course, every weapon would be released after a big update, which is every 3 months. And this month is supposed to be the final month where we get the last weapon, the last big update, which is the Fulton launcher. And it's a little bit surprising that they're all of a sudden giving you all of these goodies out of nowhere. Now, granted, it's not all of them that you can get in the entire game. No, I think this is actually half of the list. I'll actually have to double check back in the wiki, but I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can go back and check yourself. But if you scroll down the numbers, like the weapon color numbers, you'll notice that not every single number is there. It like skips one or two here and there. I have a very, very strong suspicion that the next event comes out is going to have the Fulton launcher. Also, another thing that I noticed that is also a first, no weapon blueprint. You earn no weapon blueprint at all in this entire event. That's an absolute first than any other time throughout this entire game, ever since those weapons were released. So, yes, that, I mean, it may be some proof. I mean, it might, again, it's all just speculation. But if you really think about it in the way that I just laid it out to you, it makes sense. Also, if they were to try to do the big update in between the middle, like in the middle of this event, I don't think we'll be able to get the blueprint anyways. I do remember the first time a big event, or sorry, a big update happened, we got one of the new weapons. It was exactly at the beginning of the next event. So I have a very strong suspicion that on the 21st of March, we're going to get the next big update. We're going to get the Fulton launcher. Along with the Fulton launcher, we're also going to have an opportunity to get every other weapon in the entire cycle as well because of the double rewards, or maybe just 2 weapons at once. Who knows? Along with the other half of all the other goodies, all the other uniforms, weapon colors, emblems. So, yeah, why else would Konami be giving us so much shit so late, like so much later in the game? Usually when a game does shit like that, it's because they're finally unraveling like the last of their content. And, you know, as much as I don't want to say that, it is kind of true. I think that after the Fulton launcher, I think there's nothing else left in the game to look forward to. Unless you're looking forward to the two-tone colors, which, again, we didn't even get any two-tone colors this time around either. So, who knows? And there's supposed to be, like, what, 4 more left that we have not earned yet? So, I don't know. Again, this is all speculation, but the amount of things that are going on right now in this event lead to this type of speculation and lead to this type of conclusion. So, I'm having my fingers crossed. So, we'll just have to find out next event. But definitely for this event, anyone who is behind on collecting like all their goodies and stuff, this is a perfect opportunity to get like at least half of that shit done. Especially if you're new at this. This is a great opportunity to get all of these colors, all of these emblems, all of this shit at once. And on top of that, it is a very easy FOB event. This is the easiest FOB event, so it shouldn't be that challenging either. So that about wraps up everything about this event. So I thank you all for watching. As for future content, I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. I think I'm going to take suggestions on any sort of mechanic that people may not fully understand, or something that you want me to go a little bit more in depth into. And I am still working on the weapon reviews. It's just I'm doing them a little bit differently than what you would expect from every other weapon review. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to look into the code, which I have available to me. I can actually read it right now, but I don't know what line of code goes to what weapon. So until we can figure that one out, which shouldn't take too long, until we can figure that one out, then we'll actually get to see the true numbers and true damage values that every single individual weapon dishes out. And then I'll be able to give you guys a much more in-depth and thorough look at every single weapon and their full potential. So aside from that, if you guys want me to do other things when it comes to like just the mechanics in general, like how does the enemy's vision work, like how does all that shit work, or how does camouflage work, definitely leave your suggestions down below. I'll take a look at them and see what I can make out of them. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with my approach. But I will eventually make videos about those anyways. But if there's anything that people really want to know now that they never understood or want to find out, like for example, the morale is a good one. I never made a video about it, but I did make a very, very long Reddit post talking about every little thing that I've done and conclusions as to like why this works, why it doesn't work, etc., etc. So, yeah, I'd like to thank all my patrons for donating to my Patreon page. Thank you guys for your donations. I greatly appreciate it. I will be streaming tonight as usual. It probably won't be at 7. I think it's going to be a little earlier. So whenever this video is done rendering, I'll practically start up the stream. So I will be playing Metal Gear Solid 5, the event, as usual. But at the end, I will be playing Nier Automata. So I got to go pick that up from GameStop, and we'll definitely enjoy some Nier afterwards. But I think Kai is going to join us for the stream, so we have some good commentary. Maybe some other people as well. But we'll see. But I thank you all for watching. If you guys like my content, definitely like, subscribe. I'm still doing more of this shit. There's still a lot more to this game than meets the eye, and it's kind of sad that many other Metal Gear Solid YouTubers didn't even focus about like the mechanics of the game. They just focused on bullshit. So I want to at least try to get the mechanics done and like show you guys a lot of in-depth stuff that you never really knew about. So, yep, this is Gabriel24X, and I will see you guys in a bit.